Morning, welcome to Fundamental Mathematics. I'm your host, Dr. Turner. Today we're going to be talking about 7.4, which is looking at area of a circle. Very similar to 7.2, where we're looking at area. And at the end of the day, there is a way to derive your area formula, just like there's a way to derive the other area formulas. But for area of a circle, you really just want to have this formula written down or memorized. It is on your cheat sheet, so you're welcome to use that if you'd like as well. Otherwise, if you have this written down somewhere in your notes, you should be good. So area of a circle is given as pi times radius squared, where radius, of course, is a line that is drawn from the center of your circle going to the outside. So if you know the radius, you're able to calculate the area. Again, as we mentioned in 7.3, for my purposes, for my classes, I want you to leave it in terms of pi. Now, you need to pay attention to whatever test or assignment that you're working on. Some will use 3.14, some will have you round. That's just dependent on the directions. But for me, leave the pi, calculate everything else, and remember that because this is area, it needs to be in square units. So if I give you something like pi times radius squared, this looks like a circle, and it could be a circle written out. It could be written out in words, but let's say for the first one, we have a diagram, and I give you a radius of, let's say 3 centimeters. So you're going to plug in that 3. You plug it into your area formula. So area equals pi times 3 squared. Remember with exponents, that's 3 times 3, not 3 times 2. So that ends up being 9. So my area here is 9 pi centimeters squared. If you need to, then you would take that 9 times 3.14. But for me, you just leave it as is. That's all there is to it. Number 2, let's say it's given it out in words. A circle has a radius of 10 feet, area. So if it helps, you can sketch out the diagram. You don't have to. Obviously, for these assignments, you're doing multiple choice mostly. So for this assignment, I would take that and say, okay, I have a radius of 10 feet. My area formula is pi times that radius, 10 squared. 10 squared is 100. So my answer would be 100 pi, and then feet squared. Always with area, we are putting square units. That's pretty much all you have to do. If you get a little bit trickier, for instance, let's say I give you a circle and give you the diameter instead of the radius. So, okay, here's a circle. Let's say I say the diameter is 26 inches. Okay, well, a lot of students are going to make the mistake of just plugging that in. Area equals pi times 26 squared. But that would not be correct because it's not the diameter that is plugged in here, but it's the radius. So if the diameter is 26, that means half of that, the radius would be 13. So it's 13 that I would want to plug into this area formula, not 26. 13 squared is 169. So my area is 169 pi inches squared. So just be careful of that. That's all I have for you guys today. If you have any questions, please reach out to me. Otherwise, have a good day, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.